Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program with FunshineX here. We are going to work on the mall today. I'm back on Iota Piscum 3, and I've kind of been working on a design here. I'm on the back side of the world where we've got nothing really, and I think my mall is going to use a bus system. A bus is just a series of conveyor belts that all kind of go the same direction, and then you pull off what you need. I think it's going to work great. I made a huge spreadsheet listing all of the buildings. And I kind of divided them to like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then kind of based on what they require, divided the materials into tier 1, 2, and 3. And if you want to make every single building, well, almost every single building, I think you need 26 components. I kind of laid out this thing here. I want to have these planetary logistics stations to store everything, so I can grab buildings out of here really easily, and then some things upgrade twice, so you have like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. So I need room for the assembler, intermediate storage chest, so that if I have a bunch of like orange ones in my inventory, I can just dump them in here. I hate having to like split them in, whatever. It's just easier to dump them in right there. And then tell you what, I wonder if I could get away, because there is some space required, because other things can come down. I wonder. No, that wouldn't work. It might work. No, I'm gonna leave it like this. Don't want to change it now that I've got it set up. So yeah, so they'll dump in here, then they'll dump one there to upgrade, and then they'll finally get there. So that's how much space I need. This is how the bus will work. So I'll put one of these splitters with the two height things that'll bring things down. I should be able to fit everything as long as the building doesn't need two things right next to each other. So I'll have to be careful when I choose what goes down each belt that no item is ever right next to each other. It will work if I put it here. That will fit, but this will collide. That one won't. I don't think. Let's make sure. Yeah, you can't put it there. Okay, just verifying. There are the other buses which can do that. So if I switch it, let's just go down here. Let's grab, where's these guys? There's these ones that can go in next to each other only if you build them really fast. Once they're built, like they're no longer the ghost, you can't put one next to each other. So I guess I could use that method and then just pull it this direction. Can I come off the top, please? Wonder if I have to like up it first. I don't know. It's tricky to to grab off the top. I'm hitting the up arrow, right? So I'm up a level. There we go. I think I grabbed that one. Then you just have to like pull it here and over. I've seen it done this method, and usually they have the main bus going through the high window, and then the things come off the bottom, and maybe that's why they do that, so you don't have to have any things go up and down. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll put everything up one and then pull it out of the bottom. That's probably going to work better than these, because I think these were designed for main buses to pull things off. Because they collide, they're no good. Right? If you want to, you also can't run conveyors right next to each other because they collide. It would be really awesome if these conveyors had a smaller footprint, just so you could make these buses smaller, because yeah. Anyway, so that's how we'll pull off the bus. And I was saying we needed 26 items, but I only have room, that means up until this, where the Earth kind of shifts here, for 20 lines. So I can get away with that if I take a few items off my list. One will be the orbital collector, because that requires reinforced thrusters and full accumulators. It's the only one that needs those, so that kind of helps. The mini fusion power takes carbon nanotubes, and he's the only one that does that, so I can get rid of him. And then the assembly machine Mark III, I can't even make that yet, and that takes particle broadband and quantum chips, and it's the only one that takes those. So that's 5 items right there if I don't make those 3 buildings, or bring the items in some other way than the main bus. And then there's only one thing that takes copper, which is a solar panel. So if I can bring copper in a different way, I also won't need to worry about having copper on the main bus. So that's our 6 items gone, leaving 20, so I think we're great. Cool. And that will fit perfectly in there. So let's, now that I've put all this in, let's delete it all. That's at the right level, right? And I guess if I'm using those, I don't have to go up and down. I might be able to shrink this a little bit and fit another one in. Maybe we can fit the copper in. Because now I can take that away. And if I'm using this one, I could put it right, actually do right there as our first line. So we'll say the items that come off here. You gotta be faster. You'll like build it far away from you so the drone takes a second to fly. Oh, when we're bringing everything up one, so into there, and then along. We'll do a few, and then I'll probably cut and build the rest, but there we go. That'll work. And then now if we go back down to ground level, we can say, okay, whatever this first thing needs can come out of there. There, and there. And then we'll go ahead and like do like that for the items that it needs, and then an output. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's see how many of these we can put in. Let's see, so we'll start from that point and just go to there. I'm not counting, I also count at the end. But this is going to be really nice because I'll stick them in those planetary logistics, and then I can grab them anywhere on the planet, not have to ever really fly over this side of the world. And since it's kind of all by itself over here, it'll be really easy to find. And eventually I'll probably start throwing stuff that I want off planet, like maybe, you know, like smelters, right? I'm always needing those off planet. So I'll throw those in like an interstellar instead, and then I can just like request them from the other side of the galaxy. Okay, so I don't know if we gained any. Let's give this a count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, so you can do copper, and we can get that solar panel in there. It's going to be silly to have copper going on an entire line only to do that. So I guess once something is used, we could just get rid of the line so that we don't have a ton of items just sitting there, and not continue it. Okay, so let's do this. I have kind of an order. This is not going to work out for that though. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these now that we know the plan. I can X out like from there. Okay, and then continue these. Oops. And then we'll just cut them when we need to. Okay, so let's, yeah, should we start with conveyors? Yeah, let's start with, or let's get our items on here. So in my inventory, I have every single item that you would need to make a building. So that's pretty cool. And what you can do, if you select one of these conveyor belts, your inventory goes away, but you can open it back up, maybe, and put it right on there. So the first thing we'll do is just load this guy with iron. You can see, beautiful. Okay, and then that'll let me know what's on there. I wish it would stay open, but the next thing we'll have is gears. Cool. And, oh, that'll work. So I can just click on the next one and it'll leave Maker open. All right, then copper. All right, and then we will have silicon. Oops, put it in there. And then glass. Okay, I'll just do all the tier 1 stuff here. So next one is stone bricks. Okay, and obviously I'm going to hook these up into a interstellar or interplanetary just so I can bring them in, but this is how we're going to do it for now, just so we can mark it. This one's magnetic coils. And then circuit boards. And that kind of ends our tier 1 materials, whatever. So then we would go with something like steel and processors. Motors. Like, very few things need motors, but oh well, we're gonna have it there. Turbines. Did I bring any of the turbines over? I thought I have everything. Oh. I meant to put motors there and I put turbines. We can just go here and pick them all back up. So yeah, after the processors is motors, these ones. Okay. Then this one is turbines. Then we need some graphene. Crystal silicon. Photon combiners. That's what, the pink ones? Yep. Okay. And then plasma exciters. Didn't bring many of those, but I have some. And then we're into the tier 3 stuff, so let's not worry about that for now. So if we're going to start here with conveyors, they need, conveyor mark 1 needs iron and gear. So it only needs 2 things, so we can bring this, let's see, something like that. Let's, okay. So iron and gears right here. So we'll just go ahead and cut it like right there, I think. Well, once we get the first few down, then it'll be really easy. And then we'll rotate this, and we gotta put them in nice and quick, like, there, we got them, sweet. And then we can fix the line. Okay. And then go down the bottom and bring that there. And that there. Okay. So now, if we put more iron on this line, I guess I don't have enough, but it should send some of it down that way. And I'll just split it, but we're not like super high speed crafting any of this, so it should be fine to just get a part of this line. There's potential we might need like a second thing of iron, since so many things take iron. Iron, maybe gears, and maybe stone bricks, maybe circuit boards. Like, yeah, all these tier 1 things need a lot, but I think with a blue line, I think we'll be okay. All right. Cool. So that's going to be into these guys. So we can go ahead and grab. I'm making everything with blue just to do that. We can put some gears on here. Okay. That'll go into there, and then those will end up here. This one we want to say I only want 1 stack, especially these orange, don't need more of those. And now we need the green Mark II conveyor belts. Those take the Mark I plus a turbine. So we come back here and find electromagnetic turbine, which is right here. And I guess we cut it off at the same place, just because it's all going the same location. So that would have been right here. I don't like how it doesn't keep the rotation. That's kind of a bummer. Stay up high. And now come right down here. All right, and then this one will input from here and from here. And then an output there. Did I just put a green one? Okay, it's blue. And then the last one, the Mark III conveyor belts. Take the Mark II plus graphene and supermagnetic rings. So our graphene is right here, which is a bummer, as it's right next to each other, which means we have to delete this one so that we can put them down together. Go away a little bit. There we go. Alright, I'll bring the graphene down here. I don't think we put supermagnetic rings on here yet. That'll be like our tier 3. So I think the first one here is titanium. Then supermagnetics. Then some frame material. Do I have any of that? I thought I brought just like a tiny bit. There it is. Guess I had a few more than I thought. Need to scroll over on my thing. Titanium alloy. We have some of that, I know. Maybe we don't. Oh, there it is. Just a 7. Okay, and then particle containers. And those are the pink guys. Okay, that's everything we need to craft pretty much every building. So what did we say this Mark III conveyor needed? It was the supermagnetic rings, which are not those, these guys here. Those need to come out all the way to here. March, march, march to there. And then we'll take there, there, and I guess, yeah, I want to have it nice, it look nice. So this one will be 3, 2, 1, like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then the last thing, output it to there, and then we'll put it on. Actually, I'm not going to worry about these guys for now because I want to lay them out kind of in the middle of where all these things go. So again, just stack of those. Now, one thing about this is I like to use green sometimes because they're cheaper. So how would I get those down here? And I guess what I could do is just run a line down this way and into the, I guess I don't need to pull it that high. I can pull it from here. So those would like both go into the interplanetary, and I could have green and blue. That's a thought. But for right now, let's just have everything in blue. Yeah, alright. Be nice if we could see this run, but we'll do that at the end. Okay, so I think that is perfect. Let's do the next thing together that takes a that does an upgrade, and that'll be our sorters. So let's do the same thing. This is now going to be right. Let's see how close these guys, splitters, whatever. Why can't I direct? The closest place we could put it would be like right here if we needed iron. And if we look at that, the splitter is like, or the assembler is like right next to the splitter. So if the splitter was right here, then this guy would need to be right there. So we do have a little bit of gap. We're not going to be super efficient, but I guess that's what we have to do. Yeah, we need room to make that turn. Okay. We could go straight right here and not go all the way over. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Okay, so you are going to be... Yeah, we have tons of room to go that direction. we're not going to run out of room that way. Yeah, sorters. And it's going to be almost the exact same setup here. I might as well just put these in while I'm here. Oh, don't want that one there. Okay, what do Mark 1 sorters need? Iron and circuit boards. So let's break it there. Is that where we expected it? Yep, that is right. Circuit boards are way up here. Oops. Okay. Something like that. Alright, and then the Mark IIs need to combine them with turbines. Right here. This is pretty easy. I like this bus system. I was looking at a few other systems because I've seen some people do this, and so I was like, well, it's not as like unique. I might want to do something that, you know, that's original, but I guess don't break what works. You know? If it works, then just, yeah. And I am gonna, nope, I am not gonna change it. Okay, there's some turbines there. Those will come out, and then the Mark III, they need the graphene and supermagnetic. Was that what these ones took? Oh, this is the wrong, hold on. This is the wrong recipe. I think I got the wrong thing here. Those take motors, not these. Damn. You guys are probably yelling at me. Just need to move it over one. Can I get down there? There we go. There we go. Now we're sending some motors down there. Okay, yeah, motors in tier 1 and then tier 3. Now I need the turbines, of course. Oh, goodness. Gotta love it. Can go farther away, but easy to line it up here. It's like when you want your drones to be slower. down at the bottom. Okay. So that only only takes 2. Okay. Well, that is going to be a bunch of rinse and repeat, guys. So I'm going to take a pause and get a bunch more built and maybe bring it back in. We're ready to hook up some power, and then when we're ready to actually import some stuff onto these buses and just watch everything come to life. So I'll see you in just a few minutes. Okay, we are back. It's been many, many moons. I don't know if you can tell the difference between how long I've played. It's now at 40 hours. I don't know what I started with. It's probably maybe like 38. It's probably about a 2-hour build, and I still have 10 more buildings to go. But I think I'm gonna end it here as far as crafting until I get it all set up and make sure everything works. Because if I didn't take something into account and have to tear this all out, I don't want to build anymore. It would already be a nightmare with what it is now. So this is a gigantic build. You can see it takes up almost a quarter of the hemisphere here. We still have plenty of room, I think, to finish it off. But yeah, compared to our science center and ray shooters, sail shooters, yeah, this is our biggest project we've done yet. So the main things I have left is power everything, which I'll do off camera. But I need to figure out a way to get in here. Now, if I use the big 5 guy, I could like put in like 5 items, but you see how far away he has to be? Like I can only fit like maybe like 2 in here. The 3s, I can get them here, which is every other 3. So I'll do that. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and it actually works about perfect. I don't know how I planned that out, but oops, no, that's not it. Right there. And then what I have to do for the other ones is just put it in between, but then back it out until it fits, which I think is right there. So we need some more this stuff. Perfect. Okay. That needs to line up with that one. Oh. That doesn't seem right. Why can't you go as close as that? Oh, it's probably because of the curvature of the Earth, so we probably should put this one in first and then line the other ones up. So you need to be right along that line, right there. And you need to be right along this line, lined up, and then you probably just have to go back one. Like that. Look at that, that is beautiful. So this will bring in all of our components from wherever, either, I mean, it's only going to bring them from on-world, so somewhere else we'll have to bring them from off-world, right? So let's go ahead and make these all straight to here. And then from there they can go up. Like that. So see this little thing, I was having problems. I was building the conveyor belt. They would end up way down the other side of the Earth, so I just added a tiny little conveyor belt, put the item on there. It's pretty cool. Alright, so this one will come up to there. There. I'll put the filters on later, once I actually have the items in there. And then again, flat all the way to here. Okay, I'm happy with how that looks. I think it is pretty good. We'll connect them all at the end and see everything run right at the same time. Okay, so now I just have to put what... Oh, thanks for auto-saving. Appreciate it. Iron, gears, and copper. And those are all going to be demand. We should get some things. I don't know what we're exactly producing. I don't have a ton of ships, but we can probably put like 25 in each one, maybe. Okay, and this one is silicon glass and stone bricks. Okay, demand all 3 of those. Do we want everything? We can probably set these down at like 1,000, maybe. I think this one's already gained more than that. Oh well. It'll use it up and just won't request anymore. Some ships in this guy. Okay, this is those 2, okay. You, and steel. Demand. All right. We've got processors, motors, turbines. What's cool is this will almost act as a mall itself, and then I can grab the components from one common location, at least most of them. Not every component's used in every building, but it's kind of a component mall too, which is cool. Didn't even think about how that would work out pretty nicely. Okay. And I know those drones aren't going to go anywhere until these guys get power, but we're fine. Alright, we've got graphene. That's like silicon. And combiners. Almost there. You've got those guys. What's this? Oh, titanium. And those guys. This will be a good test to see what I have automated on the world. Obviously these things I don't, right? Okay, last one here. Put all the rest of those drones in there. This has frames, titanium alloy, and particle containers. Okay. So now we just need to put the filters on each one. Should be easy, just to 1, 2, 3. Oops. Nope. Should be easy. It's not always going to be. But yeah, that's just going to serve as a checklist. Like, I'll go down here and be like, oh, I need to automate gears. I need to automate circuit. Well, we have circuits, just not, apparently they're out. A lot of these things, like the actual mines have run dry because we've just been running so long. Okay. Let's get power. It'd be nice if we found a great place to put these, but it doesn't appear. Will that cover everything? Technically, like to put it maybe here, and then I could put one in maybe there. I don't know if that'll cover. I haven't built many of these. I actually don't have much power at all. But yeah, let's go with these since this is like our final build. Will they all get reached if I go here? No. What about here? It's not exactly centered with anything. It's kind of a bummer. Of course I'm gonna have to iron. Autocraft me. they're here somewhere. Oh yeah, they're right here. Why are they crafting? So let's go ahead and hook some of these up now. Oh yeah, go, go, go. Oh, I love when a good build comes together, guys. It's a lot of work, but this is going to be permanent. We won't have to ever really change it ever again. Oh, get that green off our screen. Alright, are any of them actually crafting? Oh, we got some power. Look at this one. It's crafting. Yeah. Just happen to have those two available. Looks like we got some tier 1 conveyors going. Don't have what we need for tier 2 though. What was that? Did it do something? Oh, yeah, I made a tier 2. Right there. Sweet. Nothing else? Nope, nothing else had what it needs. Okay, well, I've got my work cut out for me. I'll create a checklist here of what we need to make available for on-demand with drones. And yeah, come back next episode, and this should all be done and working, and we can grab whatever we need locally, and then we'll put it in a planetary system so we can just grab it from wherever we want, and then eventually we'll ship it. So yeah, this is one where, oh, that's a bummer putting this here, because I want these guys right, but I also want these available. Oh, I didn't put all these down to just one storage worth. So I need to run a belt here to get those out, but I also need to get these out, so that thing's going to be in the way. Okay, I'll have to find a better place to put the power taps and stuff, but guys, hope you like this build. If you liked this new shopping mall combined with a big gigantic bus, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Catch you later. Bye.